So hello and welcome to Revsportz. I've got Bharat Ramraj and Shamik Chakravarti with me. KL Rahul did the press conference today. Today is the last practice session of India before the match against New Zealand. They are still practicing. They are still inside the ICC academy. Rohit Sharma is having, he's batting, but he's having his hamstring is fully strapped. So is Mohammad
A little off strapped, yeah.
off strapped, and Mohammad Shami. Everybody's at the practice. Nobody is missing because obviously it's the last practice session before the big game. So I will give the mic to Shamik sir. You will give us the debrief of what happened in the practice.
Before practice, there was a press conference addressed by KL Rahul, and at the press conference, he was rightly asked about whether the Indian team is mulling rotation for Sunday's game, which is sort of a dead rubber given that both India and New Zealand have qualified for the semi-finals. Rahul said, "I'm not part of the leadership group, but maybe there would be temptation as far as the team management is concerned in terms of making a few changes, a couple of changes, stuff like that." So, a couple of changes might be on the cards.
Yeah.
We don't know. It is not confirmed yet. But as we have reported and broken the story, Mohammad Shami might be rested and Arshdeep Singh might come in. Ravindra Jadeja might be rested and to be replaced with Varun Chakravarti. We have to see whether Rohit makes it or not. We don't know because usually what happens, captains don't like to miss games. But if he opts to sit out, then Rishabh Pant is being kept ready. The other day, Rishabh Pant went first at the nets. So I don't know if Rohit. The thing is that if Rohit opts out eventually, which is unlikely, still I would say which is unlikely. But if he eventually opts out, whether Pant will open or not, but he is serious. He is a serious option. Another thing from KL Rahul's press conference is that he was asked whether Rishabh Pant, a player of Rishabh Pant's talent, breathing down his neck is pressure. An absolutely frank and honest answer from Rahul. No beating around the bush. Yes, he said yes. Pressure, I won't lie. Number two. Number three, he was asked about his batting, number 6 or number 7, which is not his usual position. But he said, now that I have come to terms with that, over the last few months, I have been training at the nets, looking at my batting position, and I know at that position I have to keep a very high strike rate. So he said that. Number 4 is about the Dubai pitch. What is how to go about your task as a batsman on this pitch? He said, what happens that it starts to play slow, a bit slower as the game progresses. So it is imperative for the batsmen who are set to keep going. So basically, these are the main 4 points from KL Rahul's press conference. India are training before that New Zealand train. Tomorrow New Zealand will train. India will set out.
And Bharat sir, you were there at the practice. What you saw? What were the key points, key takeaways from the practice?
Yeah, the first point obviously would be about Rohit Sharma. As you noted, there's small, not a strapping, maybe slight protective gear for him on the left thigh. That's one point. Second point is about Rohit Sharma's batting. He was looking decent in decent touch. That means the injury can't be a major one. At best, it's a niggle. His back foot was activating quite quickly. If that was a major injury, there's no way his back foot would be activating that quickly. But he was not participating in any of the fielding drills. That must be because of a precautionary measure, because even when it came to direct hits, Rohit Sharma was not one of them. This was about India practice, and yeah, KL Rahul was the first one to hit nets in the practice session. He always does that. And other than that, Virat Kohli was doing a little bit of warm-ups, running here or there. And as far as the New Zealand team is concerned, yeah, William Rourke looked the best of the lot in among their quicks. Nathan Smith bowled a long spell, maybe because Matt Henry was limping a little bit. Is that a reason to worry for New Zealand? I'm not very sure, but he's limping a little bit, and someone like Nathan Smith and Duffy bowled long spells, so one of them might get a game. And there was also a question about Daryl Mitchell that was asked. It seemed like he was perhaps a little ill or on those lines, but as per the manager, even if you look at unconfirmed reports, it feels like he's fine now. So most of the players in New Zealand setup are fine, but barring that one point about Matt Henry limping a little bit during the practice session.
And also, Shamik, did Virat bat? Virat or Shubman?
See, I was there at the press conference. So I came and started filing my copy. So I was, obviously he would bat because Rohit has just started.
Okay.
So they will come later. But one thing is that tomorrow Virat Kohli will be playing his 300th ODI game. He would be the seventh Indian player to reach that landmark. Sachin Tendulkar sits at the top of the tree.
Right.
But Rahul was asked about that, and he said it's a great occasion for the India team to be part of that. Before that, New Zealand player Michael Bracewell, he came for the media interaction, and he also tipped his hat to Virat, and he shared the dressing room with Virat at RCB, and he spoke about how he closely watched Virat's preparation for every game, and what a big achievement this is. So, all said and done, I think, see, in a day driver, Virat Kohli will still be the biggest attraction.
Biggest attraction. He will be the biggest attraction. So will be Shubman Gill. But Bharat sir summed up New Zealand's practice really well. Shamik Da really spoke about the press conference pointers. And no, the practice is still going on. We'll be bringing all the latest updates if there is any. So keep on following the platform. We are everywhere. We are doing everything live, visuals, from arrival visuals to departure visuals, press conference. We are everywhere. So just keep an eye on the platform. We will keep on bringing all the updates from the ground here in Dubai. For now, that's all from here. Keep following Revsportz.